Let us see the next question. AMK Limited is an Indian-based company which has subsidiaries in United States of America and United Kingdom. Forecast of the surplus funds for next 30 days from the two subsidiaries are as below. So we have been provided with the surplus funds. Following exchange rate information are obtained. Spot exchange rate is given and 30 days forward exchange rate is given. The surplus is given in that respective currency. Annual borrowing / deposit rates, simple, that is simple interest calculation, are available for rupee currency, for dollar currency, for pound currency. If you invest, you will get 6.2. If you borrow, you have to pay 6.4. Investment borrowing, investment borrowing. Indian operation is forecasting a cash deficit. So over there, say there is a surplus, and unfortunately over here there is a deficit. It is assumed that interests are based on a year of 360 days. So you have to take 360 days for calculation. Calculate the cash balance at the end of the 30 days period in a rupees term. So they have provided a clarification. For each of the company under the following scenarios, ignoring transaction cost and ignoring tax. A. Each company is investing. Each company is financing its own cash balances or deficit in the local currency independently. Cash balances are pulled immediately in India and net balances are invested or net balances are borrowed for 30 days period. Which method do you think is preferable from parent company point of view? That is the question. Okay. So let us have understanding, friends, over here. Let's say what they have provided. Let me explain you properly. Say in A part of the question they have provided that each company will invest. Okay. So what will happen in the United States of America? There is a surplus amount of 12,500. It is invested in the dollar currency itself. Dear students, when you invest in the dollar currency, you will get lower rate of interest, that is 1.5%, and you will get interest for 30 days. So this is the maturity amount of the deposit that you will get in dollar currency. However, we have to compute the net balance in rupee currency term. Okay. So using 30 days forward exchange rate, this dollar will be converted into rupees. So divided by 0.0217 and you will get some amount in rupees term. United Kingdom, in that again 6,000 pound that you have, yes, you invest it over there. When you invest in the pound currency, again you will get the lower rate of interest, that is 3.70%. You will get interest for 30 days, yes. Whatever the amount that you get over there in pound currency, again that will be converted into rupee currency. And for that, say we will use the forward exchange rate. What is the forward exchange rate in that case? For pound per rupee, 30 days forward exchange rate is 0.015. In India, unfortunately, there is a shortfall. So this shortfall of 5 lakhs we will meet by borrowing. In India, the borrowing rate is 6.4%. And you will borrow for a time period of 30 days. This amount is in rupee currency, yes. So you don't have to do any conversion. So this is plus, yes. This is plus, yes. This is minus, yes. Overall, it would be either positive or negative. Whatever the answer that we have is answer of the first option that they have provided. The B option. The cash balances are pulled immediately in India. So $12,500 that you have, yes, you convert that say into rupee currency using the spot exchange rate. What is the spot exchange rate? 0.0215 dollar per rupee. 6,000 pound, yes. Again, it can be converted into rupee currency by using the spot exchange rate. What is the spot exchange rate? 0.0149 minus 5 lakhs. Dear students, it may happen that total of this two would be greater than 5 lakhs, and it may happen that the total of this two is less than 5 lakhs. Whatever the answer that you have, this will be in the rupees term on, let us say, 1st of January, that is at the beginning of the month. The question says that say if at all it is surplus, you invest it at 6.4 percentage, and if it is minus, then in that case you have to borrow for 30 days at the rate of 6.4 percentage. So again the final answer would be either positive or negative at the end of 30 days. If at all both the options are having positive balance, we'll go for the higher positive. Both of them have negative balance, we'll go for the lower negative. One positive, another negative, we'll go for the higher positive. I'm sorry, we'll go for the positive one. That is the way we are required to do the selection. Are you supposed to use your mind? No, you don't have to, that is, use your mind. You just have to follow the instruction that they have provided to us. So it is only that the number of calculations which are required to be made. So we can say that the A alternative is acting independently. This amount of the borrowing will have this amount of the repayment. This is the surplus which is converted using the 30 days forward exchange rate, and this is the amount in rupees. Again, this is the amount in rupees, and ultimately the first option has the surplus of 4,75,323. Only calculations are required to be made properly, and in that you have to keep an accuracy. Cash balance is pulled immediately in India. This amount plus this amount is exceeding 5 lakhs. So the net amount will be invested at the rate of 6.2 percentage. Of course, by using the common sense, we understand that this amount is greater than 4,75,000. So the future value is going to be more than that only. Yet you have to make the calculation as per the requirement of the question. So you get say this amount 4,86,581 at the end of 30 days, and say it is greater than the answer of the option number 1. So we will advise that say immediately cash should be pulled in India. This is the way we are required to give the answer. So let us calculate the answer. Option number 1, funds are invested slash financed. United States of America. In that 12,500 plus 12,500 into lower rate of interest will be used, that is 1.5 percentage into 30 divided by 360. So this is the maturity amount of the deposit that we have in dollar currency. 12,500 into 1.5% into 30 divided by 360. So 15.625 plus 12,500. So it is 12,515.625. It is in dollar currency. Of course, it is required to be converted into rupee currency using the 30 days forward exchange rate, which is 0.0217. So that comes to 5,76,000 756 or 57 or 756.91. Similarly, in case of pound currency, 6,000 plus 6,000 into rate of interest for pound currency will take 3.7 into 30 divided by 360. So 6,000 into 3.7% into 30 divided by 360. 18.5 plus 6,000. So 6018.5 UK pound. Again, that is converted into rupee currency using 30 days forward exchange rate 0.015. So 4,01,233.33. For rupee currency, there will be repayment. 5 lakhs plus 5 lakhs into 6.4% into 30 divided by 360. That comes to 5,02,666.67. So the net amount 576,756.91 plus 401,233.33 minus 502,666.67. So 475,323.57. This is the way the option number 1 is done.